I see you.
I see you.
Welcome back, you guys. We are gonna be baking chocolate chip cookies, and we're just gonna make it simple. I feel like you can't go wrong with chocolate chip cookies. I obviously have tried a lot of recipes. I really like this one, and I'll tell you what the secret ingredient is. And it's kind of funny because now that I know, I'm just like, man, that kind of seems kind of obvious. I bought some flour because the other day we made some homemade tortillas and kind of finished the flour because I've been making cookies, tortillas, and yeah, used a lot of flour for that stuff. So just gonna restock. Remember how I told you guys I used to work at a bakery? This feels like so tiny compared to this. It's so tiny. We used to get those big old bags. That's what I was telling you guys. That's why lifting weights was useful, to carry those big flour bags, and sugar and egg whites for the buttercream. It was for a lot of stuff. Like, it's weird. The description should be, you should lift this amount of weight if you want to work here. I don't know how other people would do it. Yeah, Noah was helping make tortillas the other day, and he's actually really good at rolling them out, because that's a skill. Like, to roll them out in the circle, if you don't know how to do it, they just come out kind of wonky, maybe even like a triangle. But I don't know how he just is very skillful at making tortillas. Like, I'll make the dough and then he'll roll them out. We'll probably have to do that on stream, because homemade tortillas are like the best. That's actually what we bring to Christmas and Thanksgiving. Instead of rolls, we do tortillas. Oops.
Yeah, okay. Is there a way to get the TikTok one, or no?
No.
Oh, okay.
They're gonna be, no one's talking to me.
I wonder if for the TikTok one, we can create a thing of like, to see, or like to, if you want to chat, like go to YouTube or TikTok.
I know, I don't know how you can do that, but
Yeah. Oh,
yeah,
well.
eventually.
Okay. I'll be right back.
Yeah, if you guys, I have TikTok up, but I'm not able to see the chat. I'll see the chat if you're on YouTube and Twitch. So I'm not ignoring you. I don't see anything. There we go. I'm pulling up the recipe. Oh, hello, conservador. Welcome to the baking stream. We're going to be making chocolate chip cookies. So let's go ahead and start with our wet ingredients. Who was there for the first stream? I hope that you learned a little bit of how to bake a cookie in the process, because I almost want to test you. That's the best way to know if you learned. And then the second best way is to teach someone else. And then it's really ingrained in your head. Oh, okay. So the butter, we want to make it room temperature. So the fastest way to do that is put it in the microwave. There's a lot of ways people go about it. Some people say to warm up a glass container and then just put it on top of your butter. But I don't know, that's just extra work. So I'm just like, let's make shortcuts where it's needed and that it's not going to compromise the cookie. It's not going to compromise the cookie. Just don't forget about it when you do put your butter in the microwave. And then I like flipping it halfway. Okay. 1 cup. So we're gonna do, so this recipe is from Preppy's Kitchen. He's on YouTube. I love his stuff. He makes amazing cinnamon rolls that I've tried and I love them. So these are his chocolate chip cookies. And we're gonna put 2 cups of butter, not 2 cups, 1 cup of butter, which is 2 sticks. That's what confuses me. So I'm gonna go ahead and put it in my bowl. And then we're using my cute little Christmas spatula. It has Mickey Mouse. When you start baking more, you'll realize you'll have preferences on the utensils you use. Like, I am very specific on the spatula that I like using. It has to be sturdy. If it's too flimsy, it's just kind of annoying when you're trying to mix things together. You want it to be tough and strong. Okay, then after we have the butter in there, we're gonna do the sugars. I should have waited. I should have let you answer and see if you remembered. We'll do it for the next one. Okay, the sugar. Okay, the brown sugar is 165 grams. Remember what I said, if you're able to weigh it out, that's gonna be the most accurate. So weigh it out if you can. I know not everybody owns a scale, but it's very useful. So I would suggest getting one. Because even if you don't bake, if you track your food, then you're gonna need a scale. I'm just making sure it's on. Okay, 165 brown sugar. Okay, then after the brown, then we're gonna put the white, and that one is 100 grams. Oops, a little too much.
Dogs are going crazy.
They're like, what's going on? Why is mom talking to herself? Okay, and then mix this together until combined. You really can't overmix this part. You do kind of want to cream it together. Like I said, if you're using a machine, you can overmix your ingredients, and then that's when it gets dense, and that's gonna be no good, which I think probably a lot of people don't realize. I just like doing it by hand because I just feel like it uses less I don't know, utensils to clean up, and it's like just less of a mess. And then, I don't know, I feel more involved when I'm doing it by hand.
Feel left out.
Yeah, I don't want to feel left out. So this is all of it combined. And then we'll go ahead and put the eggs. I'm like double reading this. I forgot. I was like, wait, one large egg? It just needs one large egg. Okay, that's kind of cool.
That's neat.
That's neat. Just because a lot of cookies need at least like 2 or 3. And it's funny, there was one time I only had 1 egg, but I wanted to bake something. And so I was like, oh yeah, I'll just look up a recipe that just needs 1 egg. Because I was like, oh, I don't want to have to go to the store to get just 1 more egg, because it's usually 2 eggs. But it just kind of worked. So that's good. But that means less protein. Don't worry. I would probably have just... See, this is where I am a little indifferent when people try to make protein cookies, because I haven't tasted a good one. I haven't tried making one myself. I kind of am tempted because I want it to be good. So I'd rather just eat a good cookie and then just have a protein shake on the side. That's just how I would do it, because that way I just enjoy it to its fullest and not just kind of enjoy it and imagining like, oh, this must taste really good, but it doesn't because it has a lot of protein in it and it doesn't taste like a regular cookie. I know a lot of people that are the same. They're like, nah, yeah, I'd rather have just a really amazing cookie and then I'll just have my protein on the side. I'm not going to sacrifice just to have my protein within the cookie. I mean, it sounds like a cool concept. It's almost like those shampoos, right? The 2-in-1. It's like, I don't know if I'm really getting my quality out of this, but it's more for the taste buds. Enigma, Charles, hey. Aw, so nice seeing you in the chat. Love seeing your tricks on the skateboard. And I love how your daughter is like getting involved too. That's so cool.
I noticed the chat is in followers only mode. Do you want to change that?
Oh, yeah.
No.
We are baking for the holidays because I feel like that's actually a perfect gift to give someone is some baked goods. So for those that don't know, I used to work at a bakery, so I feel like if I can help with any tips that I've learned, then I just want to make it super simple for you to understand. I was trying to teach my brother, and yeah, apparently I think people get really confused when they're trying to bake and they're like looking at the recipe. So I'm just like, well, then we'll just go through every step. So I was trying to test chat to see if they remember what goes next. And then before they know it, they're just like a pro in the kitchen. Oh, hey, Uncle Shaq. Enigma. Thanks. I appreciate it. We just had baby number, wait, where's that? 3? Oh my gosh, congratulations. That's amazing. How recent? Like this month or last month? Oh, that's so nice, especially during the holidays. Oh, that's so fun. November. It's been a while since I've been active on social media. Late November. Oh, okay. That is true. You were actually super active, but the funny thing about TikTok, it still like shows, you know, like the videos to people, like if your followers, but like, I don't know, the algorithm, I guess. So would this be considered a wet ingredient or dry ingredient? I feel like that is not a true question. It was just the only one I had left, and I forgot that I'm supposed to test you guys. So we're going to put vanilla in with the wet ingredient. And so this is honestly, I feel like a little bit of the secret ingredient is how much vanilla you put in your cookies. Usually it's like a teaspoon, maybe 2. This one is a tablespoon, and it makes a huge difference. So if you have a recipe that you really like, you know, cookies, because I haven't tried it on anything else. Double the vanilla and then see how it tastes. Uncle Shag, do you still have some Christmas gifts to buy or bake? Yes, I have a lot to bake because I bake all my friends' cookies. So we're trying to, getting a head start. Because like I told you guys can put these in the freezer. And they are good for 3 months. So last stream we did snickerdoodles. This stream we're doing chocolate chip. Those are like the popular ones with my friends. They love snickerdoodles, chocolate chip. There's this red velvet one that they really like. Oh, actually, no, there's a carrot one they really like. I'm like naming a lot. It's like a variety pack of cookies. So it's kind of cute. Like I like doing that because it's just something different. It's something different that, that they know that they're going to get a bunch of cookies and they just love the concept. So we still have maybe 2 other types of cookies that we're going to bake together on stream. But the gifts, I have just a few. What about you guys? Do you guys shop early or do you guys wait last minute? Do you guys try to get like the Black Friday deals and like just try to get the sales, which probably would be smart. I'm a person that like I love shopping online. It kind of just makes it easy. So I am that person that kind of looks online to get things too. Okay, then the wet ingredients are all done. We're good with that. So then we're gonna start with the dry ingredients. I'm gonna just rinse my hands really fast. Oops.
So what do you think is like the biggest difference with these cookies compared to like some of the other chocolate chip cookies that you've made?
The vanilla, like that's why a lot of other ones don't put that much vanilla. I feel like it kind of just makes it a little more rich. And what's another one? The ratio of how much brown sugar you put to. Noah, can you come fix this?
Yeah.
I accidentally clicked on. But if my memory is correct, it's gonna be 300 grams of flour. I was baking chocolate chip cookies so much that I already had it all memorized. And yeah, I just thought that was actually a pretty telling way of how much chocolate chip cookies we make over here.
How does Mac work?
I mean, I was trying to do the escape, but it wasn't really working. Oh no.
Hold on.
Yeah, maybe that's gonna. Oh wait, there, the green right there to make it smaller.
Oh, okay. Oh, whoa.
Talks amongst yourself, having some technical difficulties.
Oh, you need to see this?
A little bit, yeah.
Okay. All right. Talk amongst yourselves.
Oh great, I did it again. Hold on, I fixed it. Uncle Jack, my shopping is done. I just got what I could when I was able to, when my mom and aunt told me that they wanted. I got their gifts, but my twins' gifts that he didn't even know he was getting, those made me proud because his gifts were geeky. Oh yeah, I was gonna say, so are you guys like super similar? Do you like the same things? I keep forgetting that you have a twin. Okay, so for the flour, you guys, yes, 300 grams. I was correct. There. And then other dry ingredients are gonna be, well, technically, some people put the salt with the wet. Does the salt not that particular, but the baking soda, and I think that's it. Because yeah, not all cookies have baking powder, or sometimes they have baking soda, baking powder. I'm not trying to confuse you, so I'm just gonna say we're just using baking soda for this one. Sean, mostly, yeah, we're into the same things. We both enjoy video games and all our beings. So I got him a large canvas of this game, The World Ends With You, with every major character on it. Oh, that is so nice. See, that reminds me. I still need to get a gift for my sister. Okay. The baking soda is going to be 3/4 of a teaspoon. Perfect. And then we'll put the salt, and that's another 3/4. Sean, something different. He loves that I don't is the source of Power Rangers action footage. Super Sentai. I got him a t-shirt with a Red Ranger of every season over 50 years. Wow, so customized with your gifts. That's so sweet. I wish I was able to bug you and Cynthia more about geeky stuff. Oh, well, I'm glad I'm doing streams again, because I know I went a little, on a hiatus, right? Yeah. Mm-hmm. So now we're going to consistently have streams, and I love chatting with you guys on here. Okay. Remember, use sea salt. It's going to taste way better than just regular salt. Trust me. Or try it out and you'll see. I know my brother was telling me, he's like, it doesn't really make that much of a difference, does it? I'm like, no, it does. So, I'm like, take my word for it, or you can try it yourself. And then I believe that's almost about it. I'm not gonna lie, like making chocolate chip cookies is just kind of simple. And I feel like, yeah, we just walked through everything, and now we're just gonna put everything together. I like double checking just to make sure before putting everything together. Okay, that is everything. I'm just kind of mixing the dry ingredients together before I put it into the wet ingredients. We'll do half. So I'll put a little bit in, mix it together, and then we'll put the rest of the dry, because then it'd just be like too much all at once. We still need to finish playing Dispatch. I feel like I didn't even get halfways. Did I get like halfways?
Yeah, you did.
Oh.
Basically exactly halfways.
Okay.
Because it's 8 episodes, and I think you finished episode 4.
Okay. Okay, now we're gonna pour the rest. What would you guys say is your favorite Christmas movie? I have like 3 in mind, but let's hear your guys's. What would you say, Noah?
My favorite?
Yeah.
Miracle on 34th Street.
Oh yeah, that one's cute.
Home Alone.
Yes.
Classic. National Lampoon's Christmas Vacation.
You know, I haven't seen that one.
What? I thought you have.
Did I fall asleep?
That's the one where he's like putting up all the crazy Christmas lights.
Oh,
And
yes,
he's like,
I have.
Deck the halls with, and then he like puts it, and it like.
That's the title. That's an interesting title. What's it called?
Yeah, National Lampoon's Christmas Vacation.
Why is it so long?
Because there's a series like
Oh.
him and that group of characters. I think there's different movies of him doing other like things.
That's so funny. I'm like, that's why I'm like, yeah, that's why it didn't stick with me.
Yeah, I think some people just call it Christmas Vacation. But yeah.
Let's see. Enigma, Home Alone, maybe. Yes, that one's one of my top. That one's a classic. And Sean, I don't have a favorite movie. The first SpongeBob Christmas special, Christmas Who? Wait, Christmas Who? Don't know that one. I don't know that one. But a SpongeBob Christmas, that's cute. I do like when you know, those shows like maybe like what it's called, like The Simpsons or even like Mickey Mouse. Like they just make cute little like Christmas specials. It's cute.
Or in South Park when they go and kill Santa.
I haven't seen that one. Yeah. Which reminds me of the other good well, is it called Santa Claus? It's the basic one where he actually makes Santa fall because he calls his name and then he like,
Tim Allen.
Yeah. That one's a good one.
Santa Claus.
That one's a good one.
Yeah.
You guys and you guys can't forget The Grinch. That one's another great one.
Both the animated and the Jim Carrey one. Both of them go hard.
That's that's true. Those are cute.
I also like The Holiday. It's kind of like less exactly Christmas.
Yeah.
But
it's like a romantic. That one's so good. Oh,
rom-com Christmas movie.
I was like, wait, that kind of reminded me of another one I was going to say. Let's see, Sean. You think that title is long? Go look at the names of some of today's anime and tell me the National Lampoon's Christmas Vacation is a long name. That is very true. Yep. Mm-hmm.
It's the...
He got me. That's true.
The light novelification of anime.
Yeah.
All those light novels got crazy long titles.
Enigma, my wife makes it a point to watch The Grinch every year. Yeah, that's kind of me. Like, I like my go-tos and I like watching them for the holidays. And The Grinch is one of them. I haven't watched it yet, so I'll be putting that on. Sean, and I was talking about the very first SpongeBob Christmas special where he learns Christmas from Sandy and tried to give Bikini Bottom its first Christmas. Oh, how cute! I actually haven't seen that one.
I do like the SpongeBob episodes where it snows, like the one where they make all the big giant snow forts and stuff, and have like a big snowball fight. And Squidward gets so paranoid that basically he makes like a giant tower of a like a snow fort because he gets paranoid that he's gonna get hit by a snowball, and he ends up staying out all night or whatever. And SpongeBob and Patrick basically go inside, and he's just like left there alone, constantly paranoid that he's gonna get hit by a snowball.
Oh my gosh!
That one's a good episode.
Okay, we're gonna put the cookies in here, and then when they kind of harden, I'll put them in a Ziploc and put them in the freezer. So the last step is putting the chocolate chip cookies. Obviously, you can put whatever, like if you want it to be mint chocolate chip or dark in the milk, you can do that. I like dark chocolate chips, but not everybody does, so I guess sucks for me. But I think it's a good contrast of having the dark and the milk.
Buzzing Ranger says hello.
Oh, hi, Buzzing Ranger. He's talking about the snowball effect. Who's talking about the snowball effect?
Probably the episode I was...
Oh, okay. Buzzing Ranger, we just finished making our chocolate chip cookies. I always feel like I want to share it with them, but I can't. But you guys would love them. You guys would love the cookies. Okay, so the chocolate chip cookies, it calls for like a cup. I just eyeball it, so I just do it myself, but it's like a cup of chocolate chips.
You just add your desired amount.
Yes. Everyone's different. So Noah loves a lot of chocolate chips, but his brother likes more of the dough, like, well, the breading. Yeah, I guess you can call it the breading of the cookie. So I think that's just kind of funny. What do you guys prefer? I think I prefer a lot of chocolate chips. Oh no, actually, I feel like I'm in the middle. I'm in the middle. I'm in the middle. I like a little bit of, I don't want to take a bite and it tastes just like chocolate. Like I want a little bit of a cookie and a little bit of a chocolate. So I think I'm in the middle. I do say so myself.
Wait, are we going to bake one and see what it looks like?
After I make dinner.
Oh, okay.
So they'll be sitting for a little bit. But yeah, you guys will be able to see it.
You want to tell them your idea?
What's my idea?
What you're wanting to try to do?
What am I going to do? I don't know. What are you talking about?
We've been talking about it all day.
Oh, okay. Okay. So Noah has been...
You can give the background context.
Yeah, I'll give you guys the background. Noah has been trying to convince me to read manga. Because you guys know I love watching anime. I love it. I'm obsessed. But I just don't read it because, so this is my excuse. I'm like, I love seeing the visuals. I love hearing the music and it's just so cute. So I was like, I'm just going to continue watching it. But apparently you just immerse yourself in the book that it's just different. Or explain, tell me like your perspective of like why I should and why I possibly will share my experience with you guys, because I do want to give it a shot. I do feel like that's only fair to give something a shot before not really experiencing it. And why not? We have a bunch of manga in the office. So I told him I think the one I do want to read first, which maybe it might be a little depressing, is Berserk. I want to read that one. That one had such an impact on me watching it. And then Noah told me like that doesn't even cover all of it. Like there's so much more. So I was like, gosh, I really want to know more. So I feel like I am going to read it, but I'm a little scared. So when Noah was reading it, he actually didn't touch it for a few days. And I was just like, you were like so into it. Like, what's wrong? And he's like, I feel like I am trying to self-regulate my emotions after what I just read. And I'm like, what? Like, it sounds so serious. It sounds like crazy. And so that's why seeing him experience that from reading it, I'm a little scared, but I just know that's honestly the amount of effort and love like the author put, because if you guys have seen Berserk, you guys know that the artist, well, the artist, whatever, because he did it all. It's truly amazing, his art. It's a masterpiece, each page. And I don't know, that alone, I'm like blown away and I want to see all of the pages. So I do feel like it is going to be a whole experience reading it, seeing it. And that one's going to probably be the first one that I'll read. So that's my little rundown.
And you got interested because of Book Talk. Book Talk found One Piece.
Oh yeah.
And that was the inspiration.
Well, you've been going down this rabbit hole on Book Talk.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Basically, all these girls who have been like reading like smutty novels and just like literature in general, and had nothing to do with anime for the most part. I don't know how the trend actually took off, but
yeah,
just decided to start reading One Piece at some point, and had been going through it, basically reading verbatim each volume and like sharing their perspective and stuff. And so I felt like it's interesting to where Berserk is kind of one of those shows and manga where it hasn't ever really had a super solid anime adaptation, and Isabel has like a lot of experience with anime, but this would be one to where it's like very heavily like most of the story is just stuff behind the manga, really. And so she'll be able to go into it and kind of experience it like for real. And so I feel like she'd be able to record her going along with it and sharing her perspective. Because I know Berserk is a super famous work just in general, to where like there's been people like there's that random old man where his daughter got him to read it, and you got to see like his recaps and his thoughts as he went along. And so I feel like Berserk would be a good starting point, because I feel like I have a lot of good stories or good manga that Isabel could read, but Berserk is just one of those where it's like, it's almost like a must read at this point.
Yeah, and to appreciate all his artwork too.
Yeah.
Enigma, my brother says reading manga is better. I've heard that a lot too. He says that you will put yourself in the character's shoes more. I mean, I for sure feel like they probably do have those like internal dialogues that you don't get watching it, and no, I'm excited. I'm excited to experience it. Oh, Shy, hey, welcome to the chat. And he says, hi, Noah. What's up, guy? Wasn't that old dude traumatized after reading that? I mean, probably. I don't know if you're here when I was sharing a little bit of Noah's experience reading it. Yeah, I could feel his trauma, I guess, from him reading it. So I'm a little scared, but I'm going to try to be prepared, maybe. I know, did you ever get to see how he felt about it, like reading it? Was he not expecting it to be so deep?
Yeah. He didn't really have any idea going into it, because I think he was just like typical American dad, like to where one of the biggest reads he did was like the Bible and like stuff like that. And so it was kind of a really big leap into dark fantasy.
Yep, that's
and
a
stuff
big
like
one.
that.
Yeah.
And I know he appreciated the art and stuff like that, but everyone was just waiting for him to get to the eclipse and stuff like that. But just typical despising Griffith and stuff like that. But it seemed like it made a massive impression on him, because I think I haven't kept up with it fully, but
yeah,
I'm pretty sure they've explored other ones now, to where like she's had him read like Vagabond and a few other ones now.
We have that one, right?
Yeah, it's literally right there on the shelf.
It's just waiting for us.
Yeah. Well, because Vagabond specifically is like another like notoriously good kind of more adult story. And both Guts and the main character of Vagabond kind of go on similar journeys and are finding their ways to similar places.
Yeah.
Kind of the same way like Thorfinn is in Vinland Saga. Like they're all on the same journey of figuring out that they don't have to be so angry.
Yeah.
Or whatever. And like pointing them in a direction of what actually matters to them.
Yeah.
And like if they are fighting, like doing it more for a reason rather than just being angry at everything.
Yeah. When I first watched the season, Vinland Saga, I was so mad at Thorfinn. I was like, I don't want to watch this. He's making me upset. And I even told Noah, because I didn't know what to expect. I just know I heard a lot of things. I think I watched it, 2 years ago? I don't know. Or maybe 3. I can't remember. And I was like so upset with him. But it's just one of those things, right? That you just get you just have a lot of emotions for characters. But that just means that that's how much of a hold they have on you.
Come on, honey.
So I don't think that's a bad thing. It's just they get a reaction from you because that's how much you're emotionally invested. You know, like every time you like meet a character you like really dislike, you're just kind of invested. And so I kept watching because I needed to see how it unfolded. But yeah, he got me so mad because he's just so angry. I'm like, you need to calm down. Stop being so mad.
Well, yeah, Thorfinn starts out as Sasuke,
Yeah.
essentially.
But like, even crazier. I don't know. It's crazier. At least Sasuke is more like, I'm cool, like, but I'm a little mysterious and it upsets me, but I'm cool. That's how he gets. That's what he feels like.
Imagine if Sasuke saw everything that Itachi did and then had to travel with him everywhere while carrying that anger. Like, that's all Vinland Saga was you have to go around with the person you hate the most.
Well, that's what got me upset too, because I'm like, why is he following him? Because he's like, oh, I'm going to get strong and then I'll be, I don't know, man. It's just kind of, it's intense to do that. Let me see. I sort of like the feeling of artistic trauma. Yeah, no, it does awaken some feelings for sure. Getting into something cold is the best way to experience it. Yeah, that way you don't have too much expectations.
Because then after that, we have like Monster, 20th Century Boys, Slam Dunk, finishing the rest of Chainsaw Man. Like the first part would be a good one.
Who else saw the movie? We went to the theaters to watch it and it was so good. I like want to watch it again. It was so beautiful. Okay. Same little drill like last time. While the cookies are kind of just forming and marinating, if you will, I'm going to be making some dinner. So you guys can join me for that. You guys know I love the vegetables. So good. Got some green beans. I hope you guys are eating your vegetables, getting your fiber in. How far is Vinland Saga in the manga?
It's finished.
But like, how far is it compared to like the anime? Like, how much more is there? Would you say?
How much more is there? I'd say we're about like halfway, maybe. Also, I messed up.
On what?
The stream is fine now, but I was trying to move your notifications out of the way and it, like, the stream stopped because it jumped to something else.
Oh. Did I lose them? You guys still there? Disconnected.
It's okay, they're coming back.
Welcome back, you guys. I wonder how that works on YouTube, though.
Yeah. It doesn't make... Next time, I think just putting it on Do Not Disturb, probably, so then the notifications don't keep popping up.
Oh, yeah, that makes sense. Learning something new every time.
Yeah. There was 10 people, though, which is crazy.
And I was like, goodbye.
Bye, everybody.
See you later. Chick Z, hello. I love that. I don't know why I feel like there's so much enthusiasm in that hello. That's cute. What's the broccoli for? It was a trick, you guys. I said cookies, but you know what? It was actually vegetables. So we finished making chocolate chip cookies. So that's in the fridge. But while we're waiting, I'm going to be making dinner, which that's what I'm saying. I love vegetables. We're gonna eat a lot of vegetables. And yeah, after dinner, we're gonna bake off some of the cookies so you can see. But I will say, I just love every kind of vegetable. We have some green beans, some Brussels sprouts, some broccoli, and then some rotisserie chicken, some sweet potato. Yeah, I look forward to that dinner. It's really, really good. See, maybe I should be excited. I think I told Noah that I'm intimidated to read the manga. I just feel like I'm not going to get the emotions I get watching it. But you know what? I need to give it a chance because I feel all your guys' emotions reading the chat. Like I can like tell the energy. And then I also love your guys' little wittiness, your little jokes. Like I need to see it that way instead of thinking it's not going to like live up to it. Because that's just a false reality that I'm telling myself, a false narrative. Oh, so the first manga I'm going to read is Berserk. And if you know it, you know how intense it is. But I feel like that's why it's perfect for it to be the first one. Oh yeah, the art is great. Oh my gosh, you've read it and probably seen it. Wow. Oh, that's so cool. I'm honestly really excited. Yeah, and the art does look amazing. So not only am I going to be enjoying the story, but seeing the art each page, like I'm just going to like stare at it and really take it in and appreciate it. So yeah, I think I will be doing that after stream. I'm going to be reading it, but I'm going to have my take on it and probably put it up on TikTok of reading each chapter and seeing how I feel about each one and just share the experience with you guys. I don't think I'll do that live, but I'll do it, yeah, for TikTok or something. I love art, so I love manga and anime. Yes, same. That's like literally the only thing I paint and draw is anime because I just love it so much. It just, I don't know, it just makes me happy. So then what do you remember, if you do, what was the first manga you read? And did you read manga first or did you watch anime? How about you, Noah? Did you watch anime or read it?
For sure watched it.
Okay.
I think the first one was probably like Death Note, maybe?
Oh, he says I can rant about it next stream. That's a good idea.
Yeah.
I can rant on my thoughts on it. You watched first. Oh, well, what did you watch first? Usually everyone's like Dragon Ball, typical, or mine, I want to say it was like Sailor Moon. So. And I watched anime during the time when it wasn't popular, so it was so hard to find.
Well, I think part of it too is like I was kind of into comic books for a while
yeah.
too, so then manga was just kind of an easy jump over.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure.
That makes sense.
I actually think one of the first ones I read was either Chainsaw Man or My Hero.
Oh, really?
Yeah, because there was the arc in My Hero where what's his name? Overhaul? It was the arc with Lemillion in it.
Oh, yeah, you love him.
I read that arc, and I think I almost cried. But, yeah.
I am curious. I'm a huge crier, so I don't know. I don't know if if a book, Well, I say that. See, I'm not an avid reader either. I was looking at yours, Enigma. You're like, that you're not an avid reader, but your brother is. That's how I feel with me and Noah. Like, Noah's always reading something, and I'm more like just watching it. But yeah, I don't know. I'm a very emotional when I'm watching something, so I'm curious how I feel if I'm reading it. Chicky, Detective Conan. Oops. I watched first. Oh yeah, that one. Yeah, that one's a classic. And then Enigma. I mainly read nonfiction with a dash of fiction here and there. From manga I read, I forgot. Wait, what? From manga I read.
Probably read. Manga I read, I forgot.
Oops, yeah. But what does that mean?
Probably doesn't remember.
Oh, like the first one. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm gonna have to bring chat over here for
Chat. Chat. Hi. You want me to bring the camera or just the chat?
Oh, both. Or maybe I can go back and forth. Just make it easier, huh? Actually, let me get this little concoction going, and I'll come back and chat. But hi, honey. Do you guys see little honey? Chicky, do you stream a lot? I actually do now. I have a schedule. I probably need to put it up on stream, like on Twitch. But I do stream every Wednesday. I stream every Wednesday. We kind of do a baking stream every Wednesday. And then I haven't really had a set Friday or Saturday, but Friday or Saturday, we kind of do like a painting stream. Because like I said, I do like painting, and right now I'm painting Naruto. And then I want to do a gaming one too, but I haven't found a date to do that one. But yes, I've been streaming every week. Oh yeah, you said you said you love painting. So do you paint yourself? And do you also like paint anime? Isabel, I love your strong back. Thank you. It definitely actually helps with a lot of things.
Helps.
It helps. It helps. It helps lift things. It helps just, have that extra skill. Oh my gosh, that is so cool that you paint. Do you actually do painting streams? It's kind of been tricky for me to do painting streams because I told them, I'm painting, I'm like concentrated, and then I'm like looking at chat, and then I'm painting. But we did okay. Last stream actually was good, and I told them I was like actually surprised that I was able to like hold a conversation while focusing on painting. I didn't think I was gonna be able to multitask, but it was actually a lot of fun. Oh, you should. That'd be really cool. I would love to see it. You won't know until you try. And that is something that I constantly have to remind myself, because I always get in my head and build this whole narrative, but I'm like, I haven't even tried it. Let me try it, and then I can judge it and see and go from there. So I think that's also what I'm having to tell myself with starting to read manga is, okay, first I need to try it before I keep knocking it. Like, nah, I just like watching. Because, I don't know, watching other people talk about how it makes them feel reading it, I want to give it a shot. Yeah, how we talk to ourselves is is a habit that we have to get better at. Because I've noticed that is something that I tell Noah, like I've heard it somewhere where it says like your thoughts is like having like a roommate, you know, and if you don't like how you talk to yourself, you should change that if you wouldn't let someone else talk to you that way. You should be your biggest cheerleader, because that's just how you're going to be able to follow through with anything. Because we should all have goals, but it's hard to accomplish the big goals if you don't enjoy the little wins. And you shouldn't feel silly, because I think a lot of people feel silly. They're like, oh, it's so tiny though. Like, you know, for working out, for instance, like let's say you did one more rep than you did last time, and you're just like, yeah. And then you're like, oh, but it's just one more rep. It's not that big of a deal. No, that's a huge deal. You're going in the right direction. You're actually getting closer to your huge, like your big goals. You know, and I think people always downplay those little things, but you shouldn't. It's like in One Piece, right? Like Luffy is so excited to find the One Piece. That's his big goal. And even when he had the opportunity, when there was a point in the show that they were like, oh, we know where the One Piece is. He's like, I don't want to know. Don't tell me. I don't even want to know if it's real, if it's fake. Do not tell me. He's like, I want to find it out for myself. And that's how it should be for your goals. If you have a huge goal, you shouldn't let someone tell you if it's possible, if it's not possible. It doesn't matter. It's your goal, and you should find out for yourself if you can accomplish it. And when you go through these trials and him getting better and stronger, because he does get beat down, you know, and he does get defeated, but he doesn't let that stop him. He finds out where he's weak at, and then he tells himself, well, I need to get stronger because I will accomplish my goal. I have a goal I want to accomplish, and it's just telling each moment what I need to get better at, what I need to work on. And he sees everything that he goes through, even the bad, as opportunities for him to be what he needs to be and how he's going to get there. So, as you can tell, I get really passionate about it because it's very true. I don't like when anyone just gives up on themselves, because no one's going to be able to fight for your dreams but you. I think sometimes we feel like someone's going to do it for us, or someone's going to be able to explain all these thoughts and feelings we have, but it's your responsibility to be able to do that for yourself. And you owe that to yourself. You love that mindset. It's been a journey, and I've never I didn't always think that way. And that's why I did go through some dark times through my life. And so that's why when I see others speak how I used to speak to myself, I want to share to them that it's them just putting all these limiting beliefs on themselves because they're scared of the unknown. But that feeling, you know, is worse than you finding out, right? Of you failing. Like the feelings that you just repress and you don't want to take risks, that feeling is worse.
I mean, you should, I guess it's up to you.
Huh.
But you should tell them how you felt today whenever we were even just talking about the idea.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, that's actually a great example. So I actually cried today because I was getting in my head. Because when Noah was looking at the people doing the book, right? Like the book talk, what is it called?
Yeah, book talk.
Just
watching. They were reading One Piece.
Yeah, she was reading One Piece, and she was explaining her experience while reading it. And I told him that I am scared to do that because I feel like I had so much trauma when I was little. So to give some backstory, I couldn't say my R's when I was younger. And when I would read out loud, because you have to read out loud in class, a lot of kids would make fun of me. And I would feel really embarrassed and in my head and scared. Every time a teacher would call me, I would get scared because the kids were just going to make fun of me again. and they would, my heart would start like beating so fast. My palms were like sweaty. Like I felt like I was gonna like throw up. So I think that's another reason why I just don't like reading, because I already programmed my mind to be like, no, that's going to make you feel terrible. Like, no, you don't read. You're not good at it. People make fun of you. And it's just a lot of negative. But I also feel like I'm stealing a lot of opportunities to feel like reading something. But I was scared. I know, was like, oh yeah, you should record yourself reading and share that. And I was like, but what if I don't do a good job, you know? And I was like sitting in my thoughts, and I'm like, wow, I still hold on to that trauma from when I was younger. And I still see my younger self scared. And I started to get emotional because I don't want her to be scared anymore. You know, gosh, I didn't want to cry. I don't want her to believe that reality. Because just how you see someone and you're like, wow, they're so amazing. Like, how do they do that? That is so cool. Like when I see someone read and they just really know how to articulate their feelings and share, I feel like that's like such an amazing skill, right? And same as when you guys see someone working out, you're just like, man, they look so amazing, but if I start now, that's going to take me so long to get where they're at. And then a little doubt in your mind just tells you, then maybe you shouldn't. Maybe you should just give up. But in reality, like, that is just because you're scared of failing. But it's okay. Every time, like I told you guys, every time we fail, we're learning, we're getting better. And anything you want to do in life is a skill, is you just learning that skill. So me getting better at articulating my feelings or even reading out loud, that is a skill that we can work on. But your mind will want to keep you safe. That's how it's programmed. It wants to keep you safe. It doesn't want to feel uncomfortable. So always understand if you do feel a certain way, why you do, and then realize that it shouldn't have a hold on you. It shouldn't stop you from the possibilities. Chick. I also don't like reading in front of people. It makes me nervous. Yeah, I know. I feel like that is actually very common. But like I said, it is a skill that we can all work on things like that. Like literally me reading out loud when I read your guys' chat, sometimes I get nervous. I'm going to pronounce someone's name wrong. I'm probably going to say something that I'm pronouncing incorrectly, but I don't want that to take away from me connecting with you. And when I really put it out, because when you have fears, really dissect them, call them out. So my fear is when I read, I'm going to read wrong. So me reading wrong, is that what's going to stop me from connecting with you guys? Is that what's really the thing that I'm going to put a hold on? No, like that shouldn't carry that much weight. I love connecting with you, and I love sharing things that I know would probably help you with the experiences that I had. Because I know when I felt so alone, I would question if I was the only one feeling this way, if there was others that felt that way too. And it would feel really nice knowing that I am not alone, and I know others do, but we always tell ourselves that we are alone, and we even sit in those thoughts for longer instead of sharing things and growing from them and knowing that it's going to be okay. Bro, you need a virtual hug. I did need a hug. I know. Like I told you guys, I'm very emotional. I think people get surprised, but I don't know. I just have a lot of emotion. So I'm a very passionate person. And also too, if you're just like me, I feel like it's actually a very beautiful thing to experience. I used to feel bad that I was a very emotional person, but I also feel like that's also how I get so inspired, is from my feelings and feeling them and expressing them. 19 Baby Cloud. Me and Savannah are iPad kids watching you right now. You guys are so cute. probably, oh, that's so cute. If such a thing was possible, I'll do it right now. But anything is possible. What are you talking about? What is it? Remember, whatever you're scared of, dissect it. What is it that you're scared of? If you're scared of speaking and you're going to say something wrong, are you really going to let that be what's keeping you away from your goals? People don't want to make sacrifices to reach their goals, right? Like, because they're scared. They're like, oh, I don't want to risk feeling embarrassed. I don't want to risk someone judging me. And then realize if you don't sacrifice for your goals, your goal is the sacrifice. So it will never happen. Shy, dude, I cried at the end of the movie recently. You're not alone. That's really brave because like I feel like a lot of guys are scared to say that they have emotions. Like guys, like that's honestly the beauty about living, like being alive is having emotions. And I actually feel sad for those that don't get to experience emotions to their fullest. Enigma. I used to struggle with reading comprehension, but now I can't stop reading. It's about finding books that interest you. Oh, I love that. See, just even reading that is so inspiring. Chicksy, I suck at my own language when it comes to reading. That is so funny. I know. Okay, when Noah was watching the girl talk about her book review and stuff, he's like, oh yeah, like this, her English isn't her first language, it's her second language. And I was like, wait, what's my excuse? I was like, English is my first language. So I feel you. It's, yeah. But sometimes the nerves, it's good because it means you're facing something you don't usually do, or it means you're stepping out of your comfort zone. Yeah, no, exactly. That's what I've learned with my, journey from where I was like maybe 2 years ago is like, I'm going to have uncomfortable feelings, but that's normal. Because like I said, your mind wants to keep you safe. So if it feels like it's going to be in danger, it's going to want you to just stay in your safe spot. But sometimes you have to call it out. Like, okay, what's the worst that's going to happen? I embarrass myself. That's okay. Like, I do not care. It's okay. So then it becomes that you gain more from doing it. And sometimes you just kind of have to lay it out that way. And sometimes I think it's more of like having an outline to fall back on of like how to talk to yourself to do the things that you want to do. Books are amazing. Authors are really talented people. They are like, oh my gosh, every time, I mean, even like, see, because, I don't read a lot of books yet, but when I'm watching something, I'm like, how did they create this? Like what was going through their head that they made this masterpiece? Like I always think that when I watch something amazing, I'm like, I want to meet the person that created this because their mind is so beautiful. Like how did they do that? English isn't exactly my first language either. Shy. Oh yeah, that is crazy. Shy actually writes books and probably reads them a lot, of course. I mean, I feel like you can't do the other. If you're writing a book, you're a reader. Yeah, what is your language, Shixie? Oh, Tagalog, Filipino? Oh my gosh, I have a lot of friends that speak Tagalog. Oh, that is awesome. That's so cool.
There you go. You got to do it now.
Do what?
Read it.
Yeah, now I have to read it.
Everyone feels the same way as you.
That's true.
Everyone feels the same.
I know. I appreciate you guys letting me share things that I also struggle with. And it's nice to hear that you guys also choose to do it anyways. And it ends up being okay. Because, yeah, we, of course, build things up in our head so much. Filipinos are so friendly. They are. That's why I'm like, I have so many Filipino friends. They are so nice. Like, I feel like I've known them forever. Like, they're like, I don't know. I love them. Oh my gosh. Sweetest and most caring. Oh, and then you guys always have like amazing potlucks. Like the food that you guys eat. Oh, so good. Enigma. A lot of great authors share their writing routines, and I've adopted their tips when writing songs. Oh my gosh, that is so cool. And I think that's actually really amazing. I think people forget that following an outline or, routine, whatever it is gonna help you get started with something. Because I think people get in their heads and they don't know where to start, so they don't do it. It's the same as like doing a recipe, right? Like if you've never been in the kitchen, you're not gonna just come up with a recipe and be like, okay, let's make cookies. I think some flour, I think some of this, I don't know. And then their outcome is a messed up cookie. And they're like, well, I guess I don't know how to bake. You know what? Yeah, I suck. It's like, no, like follow a recipe, practice it, see the patterns, see what goes into things. And then you can start testing things out. You're like, oh, you know what? I'm going to add a little more flour. I want to see what happens. Does it taste a little more cakey? Like what's going to happen? Like that's when you start testing it out. And it really is just following an outline that already that works. And then you can put a little bit of you in there. So that's why I say like anything you want to do, it's possible. You just have to do it by steps. Oh, how cute. Chicky we support you. That's so cute. You guys. Oh, that's really sweet. You make me cry again. Shy. Oh, Isabel, if you don't mind me asking, do you speak to your parents in Spanish? I do not, but they speak in Spanish and I'll just respond back in English. But I wish I did. It's never too late. I do say I want to practice learning again, but I'm not fluent. I wish I was. Imagine the variety of people I can talk to if I knew Spanish. I have a very sweet neighbor that she only speaks Spanish, and we're like so close, even though she doesn't understand me, but she's so sweet. She sometimes I'll call my mom to like translate. And she's the cutest. She says that she sees me as like her granddaughter. And I was like, that is so sweet. Like, it is really amazing that people can feel your energy. And you don't even know how to like, like there's not too much dialogue, but like your energy and like maybe your gestures, like it's nice that you can connect with more than just that. But imagine how much deeper you can, right? So. Chicky, haha, yeah, food are great. Wait, what did I miss? Oh, yeah, the Filipinos and food is so great.
Oh yeah, literally your sister-in-law's Filipino.
Sister. Oh yeah, my sister-in-law's Filipino. They just got married this year, so I was like, it wasn't clicking, it wasn't clocking. But yeah, oh my gosh, that is so true. Yeah, amazing food. Yeah, their wedding, they had like 2 pigs and it was so yummy. They had a bunch of dessert. It was amazing. Enigma, yeah, you are correct. Even the first rough draft is far from perfect. Yeah, I love that, Enigma. Like, I feel like you've really mastered giving yourself a lot of grace from all the experiences that you talk about. And I feel like that is super important for people that are very creative and really understanding understanding that about themselves. It's going to take time. It's not going to be perfect, but you owe it to yourself to bring what you have into reality, right? Like no one's going to do or share the thoughts that you have and the feelings that you want to pour out, but you. And it's up to you to do that and find the tools that you need so that way you can express yourself. So that's why I'm telling you, like, if you want to do something, it is up to you to do it. But that's the beauty. That's the beauty of it. Like the way that you are going to be able to share that with people, it's like your perspective, your reality, and no one else can like really perceive that until you actually make it come to life. Chicky, that's amazing. I think when you know something, it's great to share that knowledge, and it's very helpful for people that's starting out. Same goes for art. Yeah, see, I love that. Like you can make examples of anything that relates to whatever someone's doing, because a lot of people play video games, right? You sometimes need a tutorial to play a game, because then you're not going to know what to do and you're going to get so lost. Or you need to do levels. You're not going to go to level 10 if you haven't even done level 1 yet. And that's how life is. You have to see it as levels and gaining more skills in the game, literally in life. And then before you know it, you're already in pro mode, right? Like you're already an expert. But you have to start. And then each time getting better, learning new tricks, learning what's going to work, and also what works for you. A lot of times people say, oh, you need to do things this way, you need to do it that way. But as we all see in video games, right? Some people are better at doing something on a controller. Some are better doing it on the keyboard, or who knows what. Like there's more than one way to do something. Find the way that you know you're going to get better at and that you enjoy. I think that's a lot of the logic I like having when working out, is there's more than one way to do something and you have to enjoy it. I think it was funny when I worked at a bakery and I would teach other girls like that I was working with, like, okay, this is the steps, this is what we're going to do. And a lot of them were saying, you teach very interesting. And I'm like, what do you mean? Because like you're not very like strict with, oh, you need to do it this way. Oh, it needs to be done this way, like they were used to. And I was like, well, if you found a way that's easier for you, why wouldn't I want you to do that? Like you can probably accomplish it faster, because sometimes too people have knowledge that they didn't even know was fast tracking them, right? Like what if she had a trick that I didn't know about? And I'm only having her have the knowledge I have, but what if she brings something to the table? Like you always have to be open-minded to that. Like every individual person is unique and has so much in them that it's terrible for them to dim their light or think that they don't have anything to offer. It's like, no, they probably do, but no one ever gave them the space to do it. So that's what I would do when I was like teaching them how to do something. And, you know, I'll share the basics, but then always share like, but if you find a way that you want to, you know, do it and it makes more sense to you, you can do it that way. And I guess a lot of people don't teach that way. So I always thought that was interesting, because I feel like that is the way that you should approach it. Remember, you live in the reality that you have for yourself, and a lot of people go through a lot of experiences that you probably didn't go through, so their perspectives is going to be a little different.
Honey, you go potty? Come on. Come inside. Honey, come on. Honey, come on. Come on.
What's that? What's it called? The peanut, or what is it? That was me, no, for Thanksgiving when we were eating all the yummy food. We're like, It was so good. Coffee time. Noah's going to work right now. I know some of you guys are in different time zones, but it is pretty much almost 8 p.m. over here. And Noah works at night, so he's making his coffee. Enigma, thank you. It's important to remember when creative work that the process is the goal and what you reflect on. I know, I've always loved hearing your responses, Enigma, because you're very good at expressing your thoughts. I've always noticed that. I was like, when you say something, I was like, yeah, that's exactly what I was thinking, but you said it so much more smoother. And I've always admired that. I was like, that's really cool. And I hope I can gain that skill. But that is really beautiful that you do that. And I don't know if you've noticed that you do that. Like, I feel like I have so many thoughts and I try to like explain what I'm feeling. And that's why that is a skill I'm trying to get better at as well. But I'm like, practicing it is part of it. So me sharing this with you guys is me actually practicing my communicating skills, right? So I always admire that. It's funny when what we work on or what things that we want to get better at, and we see it so easily with other people. We're like, wow, they can do that. Oh, they can do that. Because sometimes they don't even notice that they have that skill. So I've noticed that with you when you're like explaining something, you say it's so easy to understand. And I was like, wow, like that is so beautiful how everything I said probably for like 30 minutes, you said it like in like, 3 sentences. And I'm like, yes, exactly. That is so beautiful. So it probably does really show with you being a writer, you know how to articulate those emotions and those thoughts. And it's really beautiful.
Very eloquent.
Yeah, very eloquent. There we go. I love it.
Word of the day.
The word of the day, eloquent. Imagine if the Cookie Monster popped out of nowhere. You know, that was funny. One time I was like, I'm gonna start the stream and I'm just gonna pop up and be like, hi guys. That's how I thought of doing it. Just popping out of nowhere. Oh, there was this show on Netflix and there's like little puppets. They're like the cutest little things ever. I should have them like pop up. I should have like puppets as guests. That would be amazing. I would love that. Wait, that would be a nightmare for Isabel. What would? Oh, the Cookie Monster? I do get scared easily. Yeah, whenever I'm like going into another room and if Noah's like right there, I'm like, I just scream. I get scared easily. Chicky, I call it Chicky. Is that correct? Is that the nickname that you're okay with? You said it's 11:47 a.m. Oh my goodness. What? It's almost lunchtime. Enigma. I get that a lot. It's due to years of writing and releasing music, poetry. See, that is so beautiful. I love that. I hope to continue working on that skill because I think it's so beautiful. I know, see? I love it. Chicky's so nice. You're very good with words. Yeah. And okay, haha, that would be fun. Wait, what would be fun? Enigma, it's 10:50 p.m. for me. Oh my gosh, you guys are all different time zones. That's crazy. I take it you're not a fan of horror then. Oh, no. That does not mean I do not like horror. I love horror movies. I love them. I love watching them. Like I told you guys, I like feeling all the emotions. I am not a stranger to any of it. It's fun. It's all fun. Oh, it's pronounced as Keezy. Keezy? No, am I pronouncing this right?
Yeah.
Keezy? Okay. So, because like the CH kind of threw me off. Okay, Keezy. I'll try to remember. Okay, cool. Keezy. You also love horror movies. Yeah! Oh, that's so fun. Yeah, not everybody does, and that actually surprises me. Do you like scary, do you like roller coasters? I love roller coasters. If you like horror, you would love Stephen King books. Oh, I feel like I've heard of him.
He wrote the It.
Oh, okay.
The Shining. Stuff like that.
Noted. Yeah, you guys note that if you want to read too. Yeah, but that's that. Oh yeah, that makes sense. Okay, I think we'll put the cookies in the oven. Not a roller coaster. Although I got the adrenaline. I get the adrenaline. But you don't like a roller coaster? No. They're so fun.
Oh, you should tell them, is there something to specifically having the cookies in the fridge for a certain amount of time, or the freezer?
It's just so they can hold their shape more. But I'll tell them. I like keeping the cookies in the refrigerator, preferably the freezer, but you know, they're a little fresh and I want you guys to see how they look baked. It's so that they can hold their shape, because if you don't, they kind of just like kind of flatten out way faster. And especially since we didn't put baking powder actually makes them more fluffy, and baking soda spreads them out. So they might look a little flatter, but that's why it's better to let them sit in the fridge, preferably. Some people say just do it the night before, or like at least 2 hours. Kizzy. I feel like I am like gonna say, I'm not gonna remember it. Kizzy. There's a trick when you're trying to remember things that you like say it was something. Kizzy sounds like jacuzzi. Kizzy, jacuzzi. We'll go with that for now. Kizzy. I tried a drop tower once, but I think I didn't like how my butt lifts up from the seat. Ah! That's part of the fun. No, but that one's actually really scary. Those are really scary. I don't like those either. I mean, like, yeah, I guess I put myself in those uncomfortable situations because I'm like, I don't like it, but then I do because I choose to still do it. You love cookies. What is your favorite type of cookie? Because I think last time chat was saying pretty much a good chocolate chip. And I was like, yeah, you can't go wrong with the basic chocolate chip. What was that?
I think it was seasoning or something.
Huh?
I think it was seasoning or something. It wasn't my
Oh, okay.
That would be crazy.
Yeah. Yeah, I associate it with things to remember. Oh, see, you do too? Yep, look at us. Using all the tricks. Kizzy. Jacuzzi. Kizzy. Oh, it's jacuzzi, but without the J. But, oh man, no, I'm messing myself up. I'm confusing myself.
What? It's just like in Spanish where sometimes ch is like
Koozie. Wait, no, now I'm calling him Koozie. Wait, no, it is Koozie. No, it's Kizzy. It's Kizzy.
yeah.
Not Kizzy. Kidsy. It'll be a bit. I do want to get better at my memory. That's for sure. Yeah, chocolate chip. I also like stuffed cookies. Ooh, we made s'more chocolate chips the other day, and oh my gosh, they were so good. We might have to do that on stream. S'mores chocolate chip cookie is amazing, and the cookie was brown buttered. Oh, so it has such a rich taste. Oh my gosh, I loved it. And then the marshmallow. Yeah, it's like a fun surprise. What's another one? Ooh, I like Nutella. So putting Nutella in the chocolate chip, that's another one. That's another good one. It's fun. I think the next one, it might have to be the carrot cake because I know a lot of people like that one. So I might do that one next.
Oh, the next cookie?
Yeah. The carrot cake cookie. That one's really good. Anyone watching Stranger Things? I think on TikTok, I saw that the next part was going to come out tomorrow, but I'm not sure. Girl, you're so bossy. Honey, my little puppy always wants to go outside. So I call her, she's like a little bossy girl. Chicky or Kizzy. My name is from chicken because my mom loves chicken when she was pregnant with me. Wow. My username is the name that's supposed to be my real name. I haven't watched Stranger Things. Oh my gosh, that is so interesting. Chicky. Because you like chicken. Wow, that's so interesting. Oh, you haven't watched Stranger Things? I don't know. It's pretty good. I love the atmosphere of it. It has a nice little vibe. Enigma. I haven't seen it yet, but I'm interested in watching it. Yeah, you would love it. It's very good. I feel like the actors are really good. Yeah, just a lot of nice things I can talk about. And the music's really fun, so you would really enjoy that. Shy, you should change the title of the stream to The Buff Baker. We'll do that for the next stream. That's very creative. I like that. Ooh, I have a massive crush on Sadie Sink. Who's that?
Is that the redhead girl?
Oh, from Stranger Things?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, she's really pretty. It might be. I don't know. It might be. Is it the redhead?
Merida from Brave.
Yeah, the redhead. I know. I think she's super cool too. She's so cool. I'll watch it when the hype dies down. What? Don't steal that enjoyment from yourself. It's fun. It's fun to watch. I go on binging sprees where I watch things, so I guess I can't help myself. I want to watch it, so I'll watch it. I have never seen redheads in real life. What? Really? I mean, I guess they're not that common in a way sometimes.
Especially in India.
Yeah, I mean, that's for sure. Yeah.
Because they're already not very common just in
Yes. Yeah. Same. Oh my gosh, a lot of them, but actually my mom has red hair. That's so funny. I just thought of that. My mom has red hair. And my mom has her hair all the way down to her knees. Like she has really long hair. It's cute. When she goes to the store, there's the little girls that tell her like, "Oh my gosh, mom, it's Rapunzel." And that is like so cute. Yeah, no, she has it. It's really long. Sri Lanka just has black hair. I have seen a few blonde tourists. Oh, okay. I know. My mom has red. My little sister kind of has like a dirty blonde, and I have brown. Yeah, and then my other siblings have brown hair too. But yeah, I don't know. My mom has, it's so interesting that she has red hair, but none of us got it. I think I have like a little tint, but I dye my hair black. My wife's hair is partially red, strawberry blonde. Oh, how pretty. Aw. I wonder, do your kids, do they also have that hair color? Same for the Philippines, brown or black. Yeah. Yeah. I know, Noah's hair is like really fun. It's like that blonde. And then especially that he like grew it out so like you can see it more. Oh my God, you guys are funny. We're default humans. Oh my goodness. I'm telling you, wow. If this is how it's going to feel when I'm reading, that's going to be a lot of fun. Because I don't know, like it is fun reading your guys' little commentary. Your boys have that color of hair? Your boys, the newborn has the reddest hair of us all. What? Oh my gosh, that's crazy. Yeah, I know. That sounds so cool. Oh my gosh, your kids are like looking all cool. And then I bet because they have you as their father, they're also going to be very good at expressing their thoughts and articulating themselves very adequately. Like, that is so cool. See, I do feel like since you know how to do that, you're very good at communicating with your family. And I feel like a lot of people underestimate how not only is that skill useful for a job or, you know, friends, like it's useful for your family, you know, to help communicate with them and also help your kids to express how they're feeling and use their words instead of emotions, right? That's like, it's just so beautiful. So it's beautiful that you have this skill and they can just like see how you do it and they'll naturally do the same. I know, like I've told my husband, like living with him, I've adapted a lot of his ways and like, cause he's so patient and I don't know, like all his little ways of communicating, I love it. And I love that I also kind of adapted it naturally because I'm around him. But it is really true. Like whoever you surround yourself with, it should be people that you probably really admire certain things about them, or, you know, you feel connected and understood. Like I've heard that and I absolutely agree that when you tend to like people that are similar to you because you feel like you can relate to them, or because you also admire these qualities that they have. And I do feel like that whenever I like talk to someone, I'm just like, oh my gosh, like I feel like they understand me, and you just gravitate towards them. Or people that I really admire, I'm like, oh, like I love hearing their thought process. It's so cool, you know. And so like you just gravitate towards those kind of people. Enigma, thanks. My daughter is really good with her speech. Oh my gosh, she gets picked to talk on the intercom in the mornings. Oh my God, that's amazing. Oh, that is so cool. I love that. That is so cute. I know. Kinsey, wow. And she takes an interest in reading herself. Oh, it's probably because she probably sees you do it and she's like, oh, I want to do what my dad does. Like, that is really cool. Because is she the one that also was practicing the skateboard, or was that another one? That was cool. Kids pick up what they see, like what they see their parents doing, because their parents are like their biggest role models. I don't know if you guys saw that clip where I went to a school and was speaking to kids because I'm friends with the principal, and she wanted me to go and speak specifically for the girls because she was saying that a lot of the girls were having a really unhealthy relationship with food, that they didn't want to eat, you know, they were like, food's bad, like I'm going to get fat. Like they were just already creating this whole thing and, you know, just really unhealthy. So she wanted me to go and speak to the kids and remind them what food can do for you. So I made a whole PowerPoint and I was showing them like the weights that I was lifting, because you cannot lift and be strong if you're not fueling your body, if you're not eating food, right? Like food is going to help you. It's not the enemy. It's not something you need to be like, no, it's bad. I don't want to eat it. Because I think we forget what the possibilities of what it can do for you, right? Like the same with how we're talking about everything that we do, it's all patterns. It's what we can gain from it is also the perception of what we have for it. So they perceived food as bad, that it was going to, you know, get them fat. So like, no, but it's like, well, no, food is going to help you, show you what your body's capable of. So I did like this whole little PowerPoint. I was showing them, and then I showed them, I was like, and do you know, I also want to, because I asked them, what do you guys want to be? Like, who do you look up to? Who's like your superhero? And it was so cute. All of them, literally all of them said their parents. And I thought that was the cutest thing, that they all said they looked up to their parents. And I think parents forget that with how they move, how they take care of themselves. Like, your kids are watching and they look up to you. So that's why I always preach, like, you should love yourself, because that's the example you're showing your kids how to love themselves, is how you love yourself. And I hope that you challenge yourself mentally, physically, like all of it. I hope you do that, because it's showing your kids that there is no limits, that you have so much to gain, so much knowledge out there. And also, there's no limits for your body, right? Like, you can gain so much if you put work into it. Like, it's all a skill. It's up to you of the efforts that you want to put into it. I'm going to leave it for one more minute, but it's almost pretty good. Oh, Jamie, I'm just seeing this message. I love your videos. Oh, thank you so much. Kizzy, you must be a very proud parent to Enigma. Yes, she is the only girl. My other two are boys. Aw, baby girl. Kids are cute. Yeah, I know. They're so cute. I am humbled to see them grow. I just love watching my kids become the people they were called to be in real time. I think that is also so beautiful. And see, how you worded that says a lot. Because you saying, like, become themselves, right? Become their best self. A lot of people want someone to be someone else, but it's like, what they need to be themselves, because themselves hasn't happened. Like, no one can be them but them. And I think that is so beautiful how you see that beauty. Like, yeah, your perception on it is so beautiful. Kizzy, I also like kids' curiosity, and I think we lose that type of curiosity as we grow older. Yeah, I think someone put an analogy of why kids are so, like, because you know how they say, like, learn as many languages when you're young because you'll just be able to absorb it. I think what another factor they're forgetting is kids are okay with embarrassing themselves. When we get older, we're scared that we're going to embarrass ourselves, and we're like, oh no, I'm going to say that silly. I don't want to say it, or this. And that actually stops us from learning. And so I think that's why, another reason why it's so hard to learn when we're older, because we're expected not to mess up. Or at least that's the narrative we tell ourselves, that we're not supposed to mess up, that we're supposed to know everything, be perfect. And I think that is actually really, really telling, that I do see that a lot. A lot of people don't want to be embarrassed, and it's okay. Like, we're not perfect, and us being embarrassed about something, like, you shouldn't have so much power over you. Oh, cookies. Yeah, so I think that's also really nice when teaching, your kids that, like, that it's okay to mess up, right? Like, it's okay to feel certain things, because that's exactly how they're going to approach life when they get older. Exactly with my story of me going through the trauma of being made fun of when I would read out loud. And I would carry that with me, right? Because I'm like, oh, I don't know how to do something right, so I should just not do it at all. And so that caused me not to want to speak. I didn't want to participate in things because I felt like I was going to embarrass myself. And honestly, that was a very sad way of living. I did not to get to experience things if I was okay with embarrassing myself. And that's why I think I'm like full on of like, I don't care if I come off silly. I don't care if I come off a certain way. I want to experience it. And that outweighs the embarrassment by far. I know the cookies are done. They're just resting because they need to cool off. You can't eat the cookie right away, first off, because it's going to be really hot. But it needs to, it's actually going to, it still cooks, like, well, cooks, bakes. It's still baking while it's resting. So you kind of let it for at least 10 minutes before you even try to take a bite. I'll put them on a plate. I'm going to show you guys the cookies. I'm like, I know it's, well, no, you can kind of see them. It's kind of dark, but I think you guys can see them. So we'll let them rest a little longer. But, ooh, they're so good. Sadly, me and Noah finished our milk. I think it was this morning. So usually they taste so amazing with milk, but we'll just have a bite of it in its true form of just cookie. But I really appreciate you guys just coming and hanging out for the stream. It was a lot of fun. I feel like it was actually very healing in a way. It was nice to share a lot of things that have been on my mind, and also it was nice to hear your guys' stories. Kizzy, yeah. And as we grow older, we see failure as a bad thing, and we feel disappointed. We're forgetting that success is a journey, and it's the small things we do that builds us. Ah, beautifully said. Exactly. And I know, and it's so funny, right? Because it's like, I know when we say that, we're like, well, yeah, obviously. But if you see our actions, like the actions don't add up with what we say, right? And so that's why you have to do something physically and not just say it. Like you need to do it physically. And I think a lot of people, like for instance, right, when I talk to people and they're like, oh, I want to work out, I want to do it, but I don't know, you know, and they just give up. I'm like, well, have you tried? I mean, you should try it. Like if it's something that's been on your mind, then you should give it a shot. Oh, my puppies want to come back in. Come on. Thank you for streaming. I'm glad I stumbled upon you. I feel like I'm just talking to a friend. Oh, well, I'm glad. It is nice connecting with other similar people. It's really nice. Almost time for us to try a cookie, Noah.
Oh, yeah?
Yep. Before you go. I know, I told him we don't have any milk, but we're still going to try it out. And I showed them a nice little close-up of the chocolate chip cookies. Huh.
You do the review?
Yeah. Oh, I already did the review.
Yes.
Enigma. Oh, yes. It's always great in the chat. How nice.
Oh, here.
Oh, yeah.
Here you go. Can you see it in the light? There you go.
And it's great because of how amazing you guys are. So it's a reflection on that. You just stuffed it in your mouth. No, it's like the perfect amount of how warm it is Oh, oh gosh, they came out so good. Wow, you guys would love this. I hope you guys give it a try. So yummy. Yeah, Santa's gonna be very happy with these. It's making me want cookies. I wish I could give you guys cookies. I really wish I could. Yeah, they came out so good. The crying faces. So yummy. Oh, you guys are so sweet. I love that you guys are like just being really nice with each other and just appreciating each other. That's so nice. I love that. We'll have to take them with you to work.
Oh, for real?
Oh, what's going in there?
My book. I want to read it on my break.
Noah's gonna read his book. Okay, guys, I'm gonna have to hold myself accountable and start. I will start tonight after we end stream. I'm gonna open up and read Berserk. And I will tell you guys in the next stream how that went. And I am a little nervous, but we gotta do it anyways, right? Still gotta do it. Because what's the worst that is gonna happen? I'm gonna enjoy a book. But I challenge you guys to do the same. It really is, what's the word I'm looking for? Trying to think of the word. Good luck. I hope you enjoy it. I'm trying to think of the word, but it's always good challenging ourselves, not just physically, but also mentally. And I think talking to you guys see that, right? Like, because it's also too, like, with your painting, like, you're technically challenging yourself with your art, your work. And then Enigma with his writing and everything. Like, these skills that we have, it's a beautiful thing to have things to work on. It really is. So I say, make sure that you have that in your life. Not only like the physical, the mental, like all of it. It really is something that you're going to stimulate your mind and your body. So reflect on what those things are for you. And yeah, and if you don't have something specifically, then honestly, I'm excited for you, because then you're going to really experience a whole different sensory, right? Like, you're just going to step into something and experience something. And that's the big part about living, is experiencing things. Well, I will end stream here, and I will either see you guys on Friday or Saturday. That one is still up in the air of like which days I'm going to do that. But every Wednesday, we're going to be doing a baking stream. So that is for sure every Wednesday, same time as last time. And yeah, I'm excited to chat with you guys in the next one. And thank you again for hanging out. And yeah, awesome. Thanks for having us. You guys are awesome. I wish you were here, and that way we can all enjoy the cookies. But I will see you guys in the next one. I really enjoyed chatting with you and people here today. If there's a way I can draw something for you, oh, that would be amazing. Oh my gosh, I would love that. Yeah, what do you usually draw? I love that.
Have fun.
Love you.
Oh. Well, I would definitely love that. And I know every artist has like their own style. So if that is, just let me know if you need anything. Aw, that's so nice. I would love to see your work. That I just want to like support it or whatever. Like, that is so cool. You guys are very amazing. Like, I hope you know that. You guys are very amazing. Or if there's any way I can contact you, I'll send you something. Isabel, I'm trying to increase my load on bicep curls. Yes, we are. Yes, you guys are. I don't think people tell you that enough, that you're very, very amazing. So I'm going to just say it as much as I want. Okay, Shy, Isabel, I'm trying to increase my load on bicep curls. What's the best way to do it? Well, here's one thing I will say about anything with your lifts. Find a lift that you feel you can get better in, because I think people fixate on the perfect lift, but first you need to find on, well, are you even going to be able to get better at it? And that's another thing. Everyone is in different levels. So it's kind of hard to give a specific answer to a question sometimes that there can be so many variables, right? Of why it's hard for someone to get stronger. You know, I don't know their nutrition. I don't know if they're very active throughout the whole day. So maybe their body's super fatigued. Like there's so many variables. So I will give maybe a tip or a suggestion, and I hope that does help. So I will say something that you can get better in. So if it's basically you just doing bicep curls, just doing bicep curls, you can go a long ways. So the next thing I would suggest is having it stable. So if you're going to be on a bench, your arm's going to be right here. So it's going to be more stable. So you can just actually, work on it in that way. I will say the more stable and isolated that muscle group is, the better it's going to be. So that's my suggestion, since I'm not sure what you have been doing for it. Thank you for having us. I'll be tuning in next stream. Oh, I will appreciate it. I'm looking forward to it, you guys. Right. I understand. I hope that does help though. Okay, but if you guys have more questions, please save them and then ask me on the next stream. I would love to answer your guys' questions. So I will see you guys for the next stream. Bye.